I claimed Social Security at 62. I needed the $2,500 a month. But that wasn't the only reason, and if you're married, the second reason might matter more than the first. My wife is 2 years younger than me. She's a stay-at-home person. She doesn't have her own earnings record to draw from. By claiming at 62, I opened the door for her to claim spousal benefits on my record sooner. If I had waited until 70, she would have had to wait years longer for anything. That was real money our family needed, and the waiting strategy would have cost us income we couldn't afford to lose. Now I'm 66. I collect about $120,000 a year from my work. So the permanent reduction from claiming early stings less for me than it would for someone relying on Social Security as their main income. That matters. Your situation is different from mine. The math is different. Most YouTube videos about Social Security tell you to wait until 70. They show you compound interest charts. They make it sound like claiming early is something only foolish people do. That is not the full picture. There are real reasons to claim at 62. Life expectancy is one. If your family history suggests you may not live into your 90s, the math changes. Health is another. If your body is wearing out, waiting until 70 to enjoy the money may not be realistic. Job loss, forced retirement, needing the income. These are not mistakes, they are life. And if you're married to someone who doesn't have their own earnings record, the timing of your claim affects when they can access spousal benefits. That alone can change the decision. So this is not a video about why you should wait. This is a video about what you should understand before you decide. Here is the first thing. Claiming at 62 permanently reduces your monthly benefit. The reduction can be up to 30%, and it does not go away when you reach full retirement age. It is for life. Here is the second thing. Your claiming age affects your spouse. When one spouse dies, the surviving spouse receives the higher of the two benefit checks. The lower one disappears. If the higher earner claimed early, the survivor's income is permanently lower. Here is the third thing. Claiming early can create a ripple effect. Lower Social Security income may mean higher withdrawals from retirement accounts. Higher withdrawals create more taxable income. More taxable income can push you above the IRMA threshold, the income-based surcharge that raises your Medicare premiums. One decision can create a chain reaction. Now here is the comparison most people skip. At 62, your benefit is reduced. At full retirement age, somewhere between 66 and 67, you get your full benefit. At 70, you get the maximum. The difference between 62 and 70 can be more than $1,000 per month. But here is the counterpoint. Break-even age. If you claim at 62 instead of 70, you collect 8 additional years of payments. The break-even age, when waiting until 70 finally pays off, is usually around 80 to 82. If you live past 82, waiting was better mathematically. If you don't, claiming early was the right call. Here is what that looks like in real money. I claimed at 62 for $2,500 a month. That is $30,000 a year. Over 8 years, from 62 to 70, that is $240,000 in payments, plus cost of living adjustments on top of each year's checks. If I had waited until 70, I would have received $0 for those 8 years. Yes, the monthly check at 70 would have been higher, but it would have taken until around 80 just to break even on the $240,000 I already collected and spent on my family. It is wonderful to dream about those bigger checks at 70, but the money I collected from 62 to 70 was real money that paid real bills. A bigger check at 70 is theoretical. A roof over your head at 64 is not. Nobody knows how long they will live. That is the real variable. For me, claiming at 62 was the right decision. I needed the income, my wife needed spousal access, and my overall income at 66 means the reduction is something I can absorb. Your math will be different, so what should you do? Go to ssa.gov, Create your account. Look at your estimated benefits at 62, full retirement age, and 70. Then ask yourself, do I need this income now? What is my health telling me? If I'm married, how does my claim affect my spouse? Could extra withdrawals trigger tax or Medicare premium surprises? Social Security is not a one-size-fits-all decision. I claimed at 62 because the numbers made sense for my family. Your family is different. The only mistake is filing without understanding the trade-offs. Get your numbers this week, then decide. If this helped you think about the decision more clearly, subscribe to The Wealth Peer, because real wealth after 50 is about making decisions with your eyes open, not following rules written for someone else's life.